Good afternoon and welcome to Mackey Arena for some Big Ten women's hoops action here on Big Ten Plus, where the Purdue Boilermakers look to host the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Hello everybody and welcome to our game broadcast. My name is Brendan Gorm and I'm joined with my broadcast partner David Wiederhaft. And boy oh boy do we have an exciting matchup on our hands today. We'll start off with Minnesota. They had a fantastic game against Penn State, ended extremely strong with a great fourth quarter, and a lot of that was due to the play of Alana Rose Mishaw.
Let's look for Harden to try and step it up in the later half of this season and try and catch her own head coach on that list.
And she's going to have an excellent opportunity to tack on some threes and move up above Jody Howell for sixth place on the leaderboard, as she will be starting today for the Boilermakers along with Janae Terry, Laisha Petrie, Abby Ellis, and Caitlin Harper. For Minnesota, they have three freshmen, Amaya Battle, Alana Rose, and Mallory Heyer, along with Maggie Sinano and Mara Braun. We're on here in Mackey Arena, and Minnesota wins the tip. We'll see what Battle has in store. She's guarded by Jayla Smith, driving, mid-range jumper, splash. Braun finds Sinano for the mid-range jumper. It won't go, and Ava Learn, who just subbed in, will get the rebound. Ellis pushing, finds Harden for history. Harden alone at sixth place. Smith, Terry, behind the back to Jayla Smith, and she can't complete the highlight. And right here is an area where Mara Braun excels. 11 for 11 from the free throw line against Penn State. In fact, both games versus Penn State, she hasn't missed a free throw, combined 17 of 17 from the line. Her 85.9% free throw percentage, as she misses one, is fourth in the Big Ten. Here's Braun, a nice drive to the basket, high off the glass, and it falls down.
And that is just finesse around the rim at its finest. Mara Braun floating it way up off the backboard and in, avoiding the defense.
See, if that was me, I would have thrown it over the backboard, so that was a beautiful shot by Braun. Harden tries another three, it won't go. Abby Ellis grabs the rebound. Gives it over to Terry. Terry driving, layup, goes down. And I give Ricky Roltman so much credit for her play. In fact, she's increased her field goal percentage from 54 all the way to 65% this year. And from the free throw line last year, 62%. This year, 70%. She improved so much this offseason. 4 seconds left. Ellis has to find some space. Great defense by Baravich, and she's able to get it to Minnesota. No foul called. Battle is driving over to Heyer. Kick out to Braun, and she cannot get the shot to fall, but she gets the offensive rebound, lays up the layup, and it won't fall either. Missed opportunities for Minnesota, down 12. Over a cross-court pass to Layden, over to Smith, who drives, and the nice little kiss off the glass for Jayla Smith. Janae Terry gives it to Petrie. She takes the three, and she makes the three to put Purdue on the board.
And that's a big-time confidence shot, Brendan, for Laisha Petrie. Didn't score in their loss against Nebraska, looking to get her scoring mojo back, and finds the three-pointer there. Yeah,
Petrie was 24% in her last 8 games from the floor. She really needs to get her efficiency back, as Katie Baravich misses the three, subbing in for Minnesota. Petrie takes another three. Oh, she hits it. Laisha Petrie lighting it up from downtown. Kind of gets in no man's land, kicks it out, but gets the ball back. Her three-pointer goes down. It comes back, finds Ellis. Ellis, no looker to Jayla Smith for three, and she knocks it down. We'll see how Minnesota continues to adjust, as Laisha Petrie now subbed back in for the Boilermakers. Driving on Sinano, finds Woltman, and Woltman puts it up and in. Welcome back to Mackey Arena, where the Purdue Boilermakers lead 22-15. But we'd like to take an opportunity to introduce head coach Lindsay Whalen, a legendary player for the Minnesota Golden Gophers back in the day, a 2-time Olympic champion and 4 times WNBA champion. She has every accolade you could ask for as a player.
And Brendan, we're lucky to have 2 head coaches today, Lindsay Whalen and Katie Gerald's, both great at their sport.
Fantastic. It's a shame that their careers did not overlap. Katie Gerald was a freshman the year after Lindsay Whalen graduated and went on to the WNBA, so we never got to see that matchup play out. My, oh my, I would have, that would be such a fun 1v1 to just watch happen, but we got a different ball game on our hands. Back over to Harden. Harden again! Heat check goes down for Harden. She needs one more three to tie for 5th place. The issue for Minnesota has not been being scared of shooting the basket. It's just been the making of the basket. They just haven't been able to make it. As whoa, the spinning bounce pass from Jayla Smith to Caitlin Harper. A little sauce from Jayla Smith to add on to a wonderful performance off the bench. Ranked as one of the best recruiting classes in Golden Gopher history. You see their play this year. Imagine how good they'll be in 3 or 4 years. As Petrie driving. Her layup won't go. Backs out. It decides for the mid-range. It won't go either. Harden tips it to Smith. Back out Petrie. Let's see if the third one goes. It does not. Petrie 0 for 3 on that possession. Here comes Misha, left-hand shot won't go, and Ricky Woltman gets the rebound. And
no points for Misha in this first quarter. She's been really cold. A great job from this Purdue's interior defense.
Misha 0 of 3 to start the game. Layden chucks up a shot, and she makes it. Madison Layden from downtown. Janae Terry looking for Jayla Smith. Pump fake 3, mid-range jumper, splash. And one of the players subbed in for Minnesota is Amaya Battle. She was their leading scorer until Hire started to heat up from 3. 11 points for Battle, 50% from the floor. Layden over to Terry. Terry crossover. What a pass to Woltman, who gets the layup to fall. Ellis behind the back, spinning, looking for a Boilermaker, and it's Terry. Destiny Oberg subbing in for her, the senior center from Burnsville, Minnesota, transferred over after a few years at Arkansas. But Janae Terry will answer on the other side with a mid-range jumper. Braun into the corner for 3 is Hire, and she knocks it down. Hire, a must-needed 3. Only a 12-point deficit. Welcome back to Mackey Arena, where the Minnesota Golden Gophers are making this one a tight game. Mallory Hire and Amaya Battle knocking down shots here to start the third. Battle over to Braun for 3, and she'll knock it down. Mara Braun, 9-point game.
And that's a much-needed 3 for Minnesota. Now let's see if they can force a miss or a turnover and try and close this gap even more.
Petrie looks to answer, and she answers. Laisha Petrie from downtown.
Brendan, we talked about the consistency. Who is Purdue going to go to when they need a big-time shot? Laisha Petrie answers the question with the 3 ball.
Braun trying to answer Petrie. Long 2 again, and it won't go. David, we've seen an abundance of long 2s from Minnesota as Cassidy Harden knocks down a 3.